Hello, everyone. I'm the Fiery Diva, and welcome to the Hot Flash Room. Today's commentary: Fairy Tale World. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the Fiery Diva has to bring it, okay? Before I actually go into this clip. But we are in a fairy tale world, and we've been there for a long time. And we wonder why our children are in the shape that they're in. Why are their feelings hurt so bad whenever things don't go their way, when they see obvious racism, and we don't understand? We as adults, we have a lot to do with it because we haven't trained these children. We haven't taught them anything. But other races and ethnicities, they teach their children, but we don't teach ours anything. But I'm going to go ahead and go into this clip. Smokey Robinson loves Smokey Robinson. I remember the music mom and dad used to play back in the day. But I'm going to just go ahead and play this clip for you guys, okay? And then I will fly right into this commentary only the way I know how to do, okay?
Let's start with Juneteenth. What does the designation mean that this is now a holiday for the country?
I think that it means progress, man. I want to be acknowledged as an American. We've done everything that you could possibly do to contribute to a country. Everybody should acknowledge it, and everyone should celebrate it.
Let's start with Juneteenth. What does the designation mean? This is now a holiday for the country.
Couldn't stop it. Hang on one second. Okay. And what Mr. Smokey was saying was not wrong. Not at all. It's just wishful thinking. Fairy tale world, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'll start out, my son, I'll start out with him. He was so upset. I mean, he was just fired up today. He called me at one of my boys. He said, Mama, he said, I want to know, why is it you have all these white girls that's got these little nappy-headed black kids, and they hadn't acknowledged Juneteenth? It's not on their platform. They're not taking their children to any Juneteenth celebration. And I said, well, baby, why would they? First of all, because they don't really acknowledge their children as being black. They will call them biracial. They didn't get the memo. Clearly, they didn't get the memo, okay? Because here in America, in the white power structure, you got one peep. I mean, one drop of blood. You are black. Oh, they just say biracial, just to be politically correct. No, black, ninja is what they say. But I'm going to go ahead and get into this because, and I'm going to make this commentary very brief. And if you missed the first commentary I did, it's called Not So Fast. And I want you to check that out. That's about Juneteenth as well. And I just want to say this. Now, people wonder, and we said, well, you know what? Why are white people so resentful of this holiday? And trust me, believe you me, that's why I'm doing this commentary. They resent this. They are not happy with this at all. I saw where one guy, he said, well, why do we have to celebrate their holiday? And I remember I went in to get my dad's newspaper, and I could tell the way the lady said it. Of course, they didn't print any papers because of the holiday. And this is what she said. Well, I guess it's supposed to be a holiday. I mean, very, very she kind of was very dismissive of the holiday. Hey, I wasn't offended at all because, see, I know what time it is. I know exactly what you think. Okay, so I'm not disappointed or surprised by your demeanor. Not at all. And, any other people, they would have been ready to go off, catch a case. It's not deep. It's not that deep to me. It's really not, because I know what time it is. See, this reminds me back when Martin Luther King, you remember when Martin Luther King, they were trying to make that a national holiday? Oh, I was still in high school, and I remember an old racist teacher. This is what she said. Well, I don't understand why we have to make Martin Luther King's birthday a holiday. I mean, it's not like he was the president. Okay, well, Diva had him out then. I said, well, neither was Christopher Columbus, but Christopher Columbus, and he supposedly discovered America, but we all know he raped, he killed, and he took this country. But yet we have his day as a national holiday. Okay, so everybody don't like the Diva, okay? But yeah, I was just keeping it real then like I'm keeping it now. So, and that's okay. That's okay with me because I know how they feel. And I'll tell you now let me go. And I want to go and I want to come into some of the white people's defense here because I was in the courtroom one time, not courtroom, courthouse. I was doing a story. It's been some years ago. And I ran into this attorney. He was an older white guy and he was an attorney. And this is what, and I asked him, I said, sir, why don't attorneys like to take civil rights cases? Why do, we have to go to like other counties, and maybe even other states in some cases, we have to seek counsel, from lawyers. And he told me, he said, well, the reason that is, he said, because we will be blackballed. We will be retaliated against the DA, by the DA, the police department, and the judges. Wow. Yeah. So, and like I said, I'm going to come to their defense, and it goes back. See, there's not anything new up under the sun because white people back in the day, black people wasn't the only ones hanging from trees. They wasn't the only one being beat because if they showed any type of favoritism in trying to help black people, oh, they were skint. They were not allowed to do that. And it's still like that to this very day. And so, and that's why I kind of want to come into their defense. Sometimes, oftentimes, more oftentimes than not, we expect more of white people than they can give. Okay, that white friend, they can't go to bats for you. They can't get on social media and, talk about all the atrocities that their people did to them. Oh no, they would be skinned alive. They will be shunned and everything. They can't do it. See, but that's the difference with black people. Black people, we're different. Okay, we will get up and we will just go in on our own people, just like with Diddy, just like with Puffy. Goodness, who was the other one? Diddy, Puffy, and then don't forget Michael. Everybody went in on Michael as well. So, but that's the way we do. We help them bury our people, but they don't go up against their people. They don't. You didn't hear them talk about Harvey Weinstein. You didn't hear them talk about, oh well, we need to do this and we need to do that and pull their records, pull all of his. I think they took a lot from him, but you did not have any celebrities coming out against that man and so many other people that have done wrong. You don't have people coming out against him publicly, but we come out publicly, okay? And see, we're living in a fairy tale world if you think for 1 second that they're going to go against their people for you. That's what we do. And I mean, it is sad, but it is so true. And here we go, because now you had a guy saying, well, I don't understand why we've got to celebrate their holiday. But your black behind, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in the country dialect, but your black behind, you up here, I can't wait till the 4th of July. We're going to be popping fireworks, and I'm going to be buying my kids all kind of fireworks, and we're going to buy this, and we're going to do that. You wasn't free, ninja, okay? But that is a national holiday. And please go back to Not So Fast, because I'll break down what Juneteenth really is and the holiday. And it's not a national holiday, ladies and gentlemen. So I mean, we're up here celebrating and thinking we made it, and they're going to accept us. And that's why, I mean, let me go back here. That's why they can't give you reparations. That's why they're not going to give you reparations. Can you imagine that being passed in the Senate and in the House? No way. Are you serious? No, they can't do that. They're not going to share. They're not going to share their privileges with you. No, but you're up here trying to give them everything you got, and you don't have much, but you want to share it. But here's the thing. They can't do that because they will be retaliated against, even if the Democrats was for you. They're not going to do it. Just like I remember speaking with this old Democrat. He told me, because, remember Joe Manchin, everything that was going to benefit black people, he would vote against. And so, and this is what he said. He said, well, Joe Manchin, he can't vote like that. He can't vote for black people like that. What's going to, benefit black people, because he have a white constituency as well. And, that would upset them. So that's why he can't do it, really. So what are we doing here? We're in a fairy tale world. We're sitting up here thinking our vote mattered. Isn't that what you told us? But what you're sitting here telling us, well, he can't do that because it's gonna upset his white counterparts if he votes and they don't want the Democratic Party to look too black. Okay, you in a fairy tale world if you think these people are going to want to do for you like that. They're just not going to do it. And like I said, we expect more of them than they can give because they were lynched, they were hung just for helping black people. They were called, that's where you think they got that term ninja lover from. That's where they got it from. And so that's why they can't go to bats for you like that. I'm sorry. On the job, you think you deserve that promotion. No, you're not going to get that promotion. That's why when you go to these different jobs, okay, yes, you will get shift leader or something like that, or team captain or something like that. But you're not going to get, you're not going to get GM or anything. You're not going to get that kind of crazy promotion. No way. They can't do that. They just can't do that for you. And so when we start teaching our children, what time it is for real, and it's not to hate white people, dislike white people, and resent white people, but let them know this is the white power structure, whether you like it or not. I didn't make the rules. I'm just telling you what it is. You're in a fairy tale world if you think that this doesn't exist, and we're too old to believe that. We're too old to be running around with a cartoon mind. We really are. But we don't believe that though. We really believe, oh well, we've made it and we're gonna be accepted now. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because they don't even want to give you a doggone holiday. And I don't see the big deal of the holiday. I don't see what the big deal is, but I mean, it's not like they're giving you any money or anything. They're not giving you anything. So, I mean, but they don't want to give you anything. That's the point. They don't want to give you nothing. They don't want to give you jack. Okay? And that's what this is all about, ladies and gentlemen. The hot flash room, goodness gracious, it's only supposed to be 10 minutes, and I'm at 12. I'm 12 minutes over, okay? But it gets real intense. And if you don't like to have a hot flash room, you don't like what I'm saying, feel free to leave. You have many, many options. Please get out of my room, okay? I don't even want you in here, okay? Especially if you can't process what I'm saying, and many people can't process it. But that is you. That's you, and that's the problem. We don't want to hear the naked truth. This is the naked truth. This is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm tired of people running around in a fairy tale world. And let's just have a discussion. Let's just talk about things and listen out. We've been talking for years. No, we want to see some action. Okay, show us, but you can't. Like I said, a lot of them they can't do it. And this is how I know for a fact. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a nonprofit organization and I cape for that. I mean, that's my heart, that's my soul right there. That's what I love. But I have people that will give to me. They will give me money. They will give me merchandise. And they will tell me, please do not tell anybody. Please keep this between you and I. I'm telling you because they're afraid of the rebuttal. And that's why you have so many people that don't want to give. But my goodness, them checkbooks, everybody's not monitoring your checkbooks like that. Okay. You can write a personal check. You can write out of your personal bank account to some of these black nonprofits to help them. Yes, you can do it, but you don't want to do it. They don't want to do it because that money is set aside. And you're in a fairy tale world if you think that I am fabricating on this podcast today, because I'm not. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Fiery Diva. And this is the Hot Flash Room. And there's nothing hotter than a hot flash.